couple of new elements and surprises that stuck out at this year's event was the inclusion of a category from the rest of Africa and the Middle East. Also, for the first time ever, a joint gold Loerie was awarded to two agencies, Black River FC and King James, for the infamous battle between Santa and Nandos.
When Santa Insurance created this hugely popular commercial in early 2012, it was not surprising that Nandos would follow with this parody. Unlike any other Nandos victim before it, Santa saw an opportunity to do something that had never been done before. One corporate demanding a direct response from another. Knowing that South Africans love a game of chicken, we put the fox in the henhouse by leaking this response to top bloggers nationwide. Then we sat back and waited. Within 1 hour of release, Santam trended at #1 on Twitter. Within a week, over 10% of internet users in South Africa had watched it on YouTube, encouraging the client to broadcast it on national TV. The whole country began to talk. Which fast became a shout.
A good-natured spat between Nandos and Santam is unfolding.
Now listen, let's start off with that spoof on spoof job here. And it's absolutely hilarious.
Come on, let's be honest. Which insurance and food brands have dominated social media this week?
And for a few, all a bit too much. But the best result is that Nandos couldn't do anything but deliver. In fact, over-deliver by pledging food for the whole year. It was also a rare win-win for both brands, ending in this, the last say, delivered by Nandos themselves.
Well played. A quick response from an insurance company? Who would have thought?
John Hunt, Worldwide Creative Director of TBWA Hunt Lascaris, was honoured with the Lifetime Achievement Award for his massive contribution to the industry. He, of course, is the man behind this memorable campaign.
One of the most eloquent symbols of Zimbabwe's collapse is the Zim $1 trillion note, a symptom of their world record inflation. This banknote and the dizzying escalation of notes that preceded it cannot buy anything, not even a loaf of bread, and certainly not any advertising. But it can become the advertising. We took this useless currency, cheaper than paper, and printed our messages all over it. The money became the media. In rush hour traffic, millions and billions were given out, one note at a time, at Johannesburg's busiest intersections. We handed out money at shopping malls, universities and street corners. We even sent bundles of cash to captains of industry, politicians, and media personalities.
$100 trillion. Look at this, my buddy. Just tell us if this is real.
Wherever the Zimbabwean was sold, we put up posters made of real money. At every public place we could, we had a poster with notes that people could detach to keep the web address and show their friends. We took thousands of banknotes and made murals on city streets with trillion-dollar wallpaper. We even made the world's first billboards out of real money. Overnight, trillions of dollars of Zimbabwean notes achieved what they'd never been able to buy: real and meaningful advertising coverage. Within hours, we were in the national press. And a couple of days later, the campaign was on national television and radio. And then the internet discovered it, and it spread across the world. Soon we were on the New York Times site, Yahoo News, the Huffington Post, and hundreds of websites and blogs. As the campaign continues, sales of the Zimbabwean continue to soar. In the week of the rollout alone, the website logged over 2 million hits. More copies of the Zimbabwean than ever are crossing the border into Zimbabwe. We use Mugabe's own creation against him.
I'm MC Hammer, and you've been watching Mags on Media.
On the second night, with American rapper MC Hammer as the host, the Grand Prix went to Network BBDO for their radio work on Mercedes-Benz. Black River FC also got a well-deserved Grand Prix for their Last Dictator Standing ad. But it was Ogilvy Cape Town who dominated on the night with their Be the Coach campaign for Carling Black Label. Here are some of the other gold Loeries winners.
Can't decide the flavor of this new Stimroll Mega Mystery.
That's kiwi.
But you hate kiwi. You're not Jeremy.
You got me.
Jessica?
It's actually pineapple.
But Jessica's allergic to pineapple. Juan?
Tastes like a coconut.
But Juan's father was killed by a coconut.
Okay.
Cheryl.
It tastes like romance.
He even has his head on this bottle. Put that in your internet, you know? Put that in your Twitter right there. If I only had a little bit of that. I guess I got a long way to go. One day, man, one day, it's coming. To the Dude Meister. Respect.
Grandfather, where does clover come from?
Far beyond the furthest star, far beyond the sky, is a waterfall of the purest milk, 1,000 stories high. The twirling tin has done so sweet as they thicken the milk just right. But the trod has to trod with their cookie mold feet, making butter breaks creamy and light. Old Tummy is careful not to mess as he peddles the milk in his tummy. The piggies then use their beaks to cut perfect slices of cheese so yummy. Follow the river of snow-white milk as it goes to get cozy and warm. Then it's time to cool it down inside a friendly storm. Our clover friends have had their fun in the Milky Way far above. And now that all their work is done, they add their secret ingredient, love. And that's the way clover is made.
I heard you talking about balance. Are you aware I'm the 60% shareholder of these babies over here? What's the function? Balance. You know, there's various other functions, things of that nature.
And as South Africa's creative talent starts to leave the Cape Town Convention Centre, we'll put a full stop on Loeries 2012. Thanks for watching Mags on Media.